I am restarting the Beer Money Engine experiment. That's right. The Beer Money Engine experiment will be back for its third incarnation, and this time I think third time will be the charm. Now, before I get to the details, let me explain a bit about the history of this experiment that I do. So, the original point of the YouTube channel Beer Money Engine, now called Pharaoh Silver, my namesake, was to show people that saving and investing can be done even with just a little bit of beer money. Now, I know it's not going to be retirement money, but in the last incarnation of this, we did get to over $3,000 in 15 months before the experiment ended, and if I kept those holdings today, it would be worth almost $5,000. But I had two problems with the previous incarnations, and I think mistakes have been learned for this one. And I'm getting to that in this video, as well as what changes I will be making in this third installment of the Beer Money experiment that will make it more long-term and sustainable. But before we do, would you please... Okay, so as I was saying, there are two problems with the previous incarnations. The first was how much effort that I had to put into it. So it is very difficult to both make videos and play 2 to 3 games at once on free cash to earn achievements, especially as those achievements kept getting tougher and tougher as time goes on. In the very beginning, there were some pretty easy $50 to $60 achievements like level 20 in Word Yahtzee, which I could do in about 7 to 8 hours of play, which round up to about, $7 an hour. That's not terrible. Then you have apps like Arrows Go today, where trying to earn $200 from it was near impossible, and the actually achievable milestones added up to just a little bit over $30 for hundreds of hours of gameplay. That's something I'm going to be avoiding this time around. The second thing was the number of apps that I was running. Especially the last one in 2024, I had as many as 25 apps running at once, and that is just not sustainable, especially when half a dozen of them are now primarily pay-to-play game apps. Obviously, that was a bit of a bad idea. So this time around, I will have 4 rules. Rule number 1, I cannot use any more than 5 apps at one time. Like a basketball or hockey team, I can only have 5 players on the court at any one time, and I'm going to apply that rule to this. Second, each app must serve a different purpose, again, like a sports team. So I cannot have 2 walking apps or 2 receipt apps in the same team. Third, I must keep to apps that I rate 3 stars out of 5 or higher. Under the old system, that is a blue rating or higher. However, I do want to give priority to those I would have rated 4 stars or more, which would be a normal green rating under the old system. And finally, fourth, I only earn the money once I cash out. So if I cash out a gift card, that gift card must be 1 for something necessary like gas or food, and it must be spent 2 before I can add it to the cash pile. So with that, I am now going to go over my starting lineup for this experiment. So the first one, the Play to Earn app, obviously, is Atlas Earth. Atlas Earth is going to be the captain of this team. I will not be starting over from 0 this time, though. I don't want to do the mental graphics and gymnastics and stuff to make that happen. I will instead use my current earnings minus the maintenance fee, which is the monthly cost of keeping an annual Explorer Club and monthly Premium Challenge Pass subscription, which currently is $55.82 a month. Now, if I decide to go annual on the Premium Challenge Pass, this monthly will drop to $55 a month even. The profit from that will go to this funding. Second app is the ad app Bridge. Now, again, this one is solely because I have the advantage of using the Bridge Earn Plus program. That is a program that they haven't offered in quite some time, but I do want to take advantage of the cashback I get from the transactions, plus the ads that I watch and any dailies. Now, I don't plan on doing offers or surveys or games from Bridge unless it's an offer that I think could be necessary or extremely easy to do for someone like me to take, but Bridge does not do easy offers. I mean, I guess if you consider registering for something an easy offer, sure, but usually you'll get hounded with so much emails and stuff like that, and I usually get better offers anyway from other places. I will also, like Atlas Earth, take out the Pro Rata monthly for the Earn Plus program every month. So since Earn Plus costs $52 a year, that means I will be paying $4.33 a month. App number 3 The survey app, Paid Viewpoint. So this one was actually going to be a pretty close one between Paid Viewpoint and Amazon MTurk, but the problem is MTurk is usually mostly used now for academic studies, and it's just way too seasonal, and Paid Viewpoint has been a lot more consistent. Also, Paid Viewpoint pays me decently for a screen out, whereas if I get screened out of something in Amazon MTurk, I have to simply close a task and I get nothing for it. And increasingly, I have been seeing studies in Amazon MTurk that will go halfway through and then tell you to close your screen because they're not going to reward you, which really, really sucks. By contrast, Paid Viewpoint gives you 10 cents for a screen out, even if I'm answering the same 10 questions over and over. And that's not too bad, honestly. So that's the reason why I decided to go with Paid Viewpoint, even though, there's a couple restrictions there that are going to make it a little bit difficult, like that $15 cash out. App number 4, the receipt app, CoinOut. CoinOut is the best receipt app out there. Now, I was originally going to put Upside in this spot as the cashback app, but I realized that my beloved Popeyes no longer uses Upside, so I can't get 40% cash back on those amazing biscuits anymore. And as far as gas is concerned, we found cheaper E88 gas just a few miles north in Salisbury over at a little gas station called Sheetz. It's also a place where my wife and I go to get some pizza, so we get pizza and some gas and make it a full trip out of it. So because of that, I made a last minute pivot and decided on CoinOut instead because it is a receipt app that has somehow been continually buffing since I first found it in 2021. There are now way more ways to earn, and I'm going to take advantage of those ways as well on this. However, primarily I'm going to use it to scan receipts, take pictures, and get coins for them. And finally, app number 5, the walking app, Cashwalk. Okay, this one was incredibly close. I thought about Bitwalk for a little bit because Bitwalk does pay a little bit better, but I can spend my gift cards in Cashwalk within the time it takes for me to earn Bitcoin from Bitwalk. And besides, I really don't want to invest in Bitcoin starting out, and I don't want to have to add the extra step of having to pay some kind of fee to get my Bitcoin out every single time I want to. I have enough in Bitcoin already as it is as well to make me nervous. So on the investment side, I will show my progress monthly. I will open a brokerage account with Fidelity and put my profits every single month into this account. Now, here's where the fun part is. See, another mistake I feel I made on this one was continually putting my money into the same Fidelity low-cost index funds. Now, that's great for retirement, of course, great for smart investing, and most people absolutely should do that, but not so much fun for a YouTube channel. It's kind of like watching paint dry. Now, if you want me to do that this time, I'm more than happy to, but I feel like we could do something a little bit more fun with this, since it's not going to be too much money every month that I'm going to be putting in. I'll be dividing the profits into 4 parts. So one quarter of it, will actually go to a Fidelity fund of some sort, which right now is going to be either FZROX or FZILX, depending on which side I want to bet on first, the US or everywhere else. And right now, international is looking mighty cheap. I'm just saying, the United States is running at about a 40 PE right now. It is extremely expensive. Last time we were this high, we had, the Great Recession. One part will be going to a personal choice of mine for what I would want to put into that month. And I will talk about what ETF or stock that I want to put towards that one quarter. Now for the remaining 2 parts. One part is going to go to my subscribers and Facebook followers, nominating and voting on which fund I should put the money in that month. Facebook followers will get to nominate some kind of fund that they wish, and I will put the top 4 up for a vote. And finally, one part is going to go to my members. And that makes it a good time to announce that, yes, you probably noticed this, I have added YouTube memberships. These are completely mine, not the Beer Money Network's, and to join, all you gotta do is press the little join button and decide what tier you want. I'm setting up some of the perks now, but all silver and gold members will get the chance to nominate and vote for the fund I put that part of the money into that month. I will continue to honor Beer Money Insiders as well, but this is a separate membership for the Pharaoh Silver channel itself. Do we stick to safe bets like blue chip dividend stocks? Do you take my earnings and put it into a meme stock like SpaceX or GameStop? The only restriction is going to be that it must be an ETF with an expense ratio less than 0.75% or a stock that is at least a mid-cap stock and not OTC. which by the way means off the counter or over the counter, something like that. It's basically outside of the typical NASDAQ, Dow Jones, S&P 500, New York Stock Exchange, and all that stuff. No options, no crypto, though the latter we might revisit in the new year. We'll see. And this experiment begins today, July 1st. I will post an August 1st video, the 1 month result, and I'll be posting my progress on facebook.com/PharaohSilver. Every cash out and even a few progress reports as well. I think with these changes, we'll actually have an experiment that will be fun without the burnout. All right, everyone, that's the video. If you want to nominate a stock or ETF, go ahead and go to facebook.com/PharaohSilver. I will have a thread there, or I guess a post that will be where you can nominate, and I will take the top 4 picks, basically the 4 most liked posts, and I will put them to a vote. Also, let me know in the comment section what you think of this new experiment and how far you think that we could go with this. All right, everyone, this is Pharaoh Silver signing out. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.